Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about a Ferrari F1 driver exit as well as an update on Mercedes 2026 car. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X and Instagram at James's Pit Lane. I'll leave links in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So let's start with Mercedes. Now in 2014, when the turbo hybrid power units were first introduced, Mercedes went on to dominate the sport. I mean, they won the Constructors' title 8 years in a row. Now, as we know, going into 2026, there are brand new regulations around the power unit, and given Mercedes' previous success, it's been widely speculated that the team could produce a really strong engine this year. However, Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff has used his understanding of the sport's previous regulation changes to warn that the current off-season would be incomparable to the build-up he witnessed ahead of the squad's successful 2014 campaign, with Wolff saying, as quoted by GP fans, "Landing in 2014, I kind of had a good feeling already in the winter when we were the first ones running a full-car dyno. The engine was more reliable than it seemed with the other people, and obviously day one testing, nobody did some laps, we did the same on day two. So it's not comparable, I would say. It's also at the grid is just much more competitive than it was in previous years." Now, following the ground vet cars being introduced in 2022, Mercedes lost their dominance. I mean, during this latest era, while the team have been able to fight for the odd race win, they've not been able to compete for the world title. But how does Wolff assess Mercedes' chances of returning to the top in 2026? Well, he went on to say, "It's super difficult to predict because we set ourselves targets that we are on track to meet. But whether those targets were set ambitious enough and whether those targets have been set in the right place in terms of priorities, only the future will show." Now, I personally think Mercedes are going to be in a really strong place in 2026. I mean, all teams are really well prepared for the upcoming season. They've been working on these cars for a while now. But in my opinion, I think Mercedes are going to find that something special that's going to help them return to the top of the grid. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But let's move on to Ferrari, with the Scuderia saying farewell to its 2025 reserve driver Zhou Guanyu, as Zhou parted ways with the Maranello outfit ahead of the upcoming season. Now, Zhou drove for Sauber during his Formula 1 career. However, at the end of 2024, he was left without a seat and joined Ferrari in 2025 as their reserve driver. And on top of that, he was also part of the Ferrari Driver Academy between 2014 and 2018. But yeah, as I say, the Scuderia and Zhou are parting ways ahead of 2026. And in a statement on social media, Ferrari said, "Grateful for Zhou Guanyu's commitment and contribution as Ferrari reserve driver this season, wishing him all the best ahead." Now, Zhou had hoped that remaining in the Formula 1 scene would help him secure a seat for 2026. However, that is not the case. Zhou will not be on the grid this year. I mean, one option was Cadillac, which is joining F1 this year as the 11th team on the grid. However, the team decided to go with Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas. So yeah, Zhou is without a contract for 2026, and he's yet to announce his next career move after parting ways with Ferrari. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.